Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more. Yes, Your Grace, it is wedding time. We are completely broke. We got one camp not accounted for, and we didn't have any fabrics. And we have to work with 8 gold and 39 food. So, oh, Lady Ada is now giving me a permanent 1 food. That's very nice. Yeah, nothing else. Ooh. Minus 10 gold. No, you know what? Or minus 2, rather. Let's not do that. That's not very smart. I'm gonna be broke. The kings of Davern and Atana make an alliance. And some more text I couldn't read. Ahem! I am overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And ah, damn it. Laugh. Can someone help the young prince? It's just nervousness, that's all. Oh, no need. I'm up. Like I said, company, my wife, yes. Here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lord Zulia. Oh. He's a good boy. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lord Zulia? A bit clumsy, to be sure, but he will grow out of that. Your Grace! Men from Rodovia! You did manage to clear their posts? I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They've kidnapped the blacksmith's children. We cannot even do anything about it. We'll deal with this later. I'll have my general check this out. Yeah, he's on his way, actually. To one of the camps. Yes, Your Grace. I will be on my way, if you excuse me. Chalice! About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would be honor or bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everybody was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was something. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sedani. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is that? A Calades recipe? Huh, the dress is not half as bad. Didn't know they had such sublime taste. These snails are extremely undercooked. Pfft. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge! Oh no. The party went better than anybody expected. Rip Smudge. Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Chalice! Ha! Your Grace! Leaving so early. Toast! Toast! Drink with us, at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. Until the ill-fated toast, that is. Uh-oh. Eric, do something! Move! Tellus was on the ground before anybody had a chance to react. He's not, is he? Wait, you're not wearing your wedding dress. Father? Your Grace! Father! Yep, mega dead. How could you? Eric, how could you have ever allowed this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us to your castle, which we are grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The King of Atana, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you're Talus's only son. You have no choice but to take on the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. But it wasn't me! Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. And you will also return the gold. Oh. Your Grace, it appears that King Eric has already managed to spend all of it. Pathetic. Eric, the King of Davern, you are responsible for Talus's death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana. Orzulia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Well, we got an achievement at the very least. That's something. Don't get me wrong, I would totally sell all my children for achievements. Your kingdoms has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. Oh, there they are. To make an agent available in the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button. Oh, that was it. Right. Yeah, so we could make our general become unavailable for 1 turn, get 22 gold out of it. But I really feel we need our general. If we hire him, we got 13 gold. 49 food. We have 160 men, so that really sucks. And we lost a daughter. We really need our general. That's the problem, though. You just don't know in advance if you need him or not. Because if you know, like, technically I should know because I played this, but it's been so long that I don't remember if this is one of those turns where you don't need a general. So, nice. Very nice. Let's just keep him on, though. And that's all I recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable that I remember anything. Surely you remember something more. Lady Lena was staring at Lord Zulia's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. Oh yeah. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything from out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus, Ivos' army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. It sounds like you're quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for my orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold per turn. What's the catch? You do want something in return, I presume. Lures, from Pendle. What, from Pendle? Oh, lures from Pendle, Your Grace. I thought you were talking about Lord Zulia. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all of these. Persuade lures to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in battle, Your Grace. Alright. We should invite lures over, see what we can do. Alright. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do in our weekly summary, Your Grace. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies, right? It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. So food-wise, at least we're in very good shape. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Alright. So yeah, we now got a new map. There's new areas, 3 of them. If we don't spend our general, we can send the general or any other agent there to see if we can actually get something out of it. No sign of the Rodovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind, so we did pick a good one. Maybe not the best one. Oh, here's the banker. You've called for me, Your Grace. Tell me what happened at the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I am so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing, by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know how these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Alright. Get it together. If you don't tell me right now what happened, I'll have your head chopped off. How did you know this is the wine to tell us? I swear I didn't do anything. I didn't know. I'm always told to serve the kings first, Your Grace, and that's what I did. But the dungeon guard might know something. I skipped something, dang it. I believe that narrows our search down then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. When is the royal trial? Alright, peasant. Your Grace, my son, it's a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find his way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. No, I'm not spending 2 weeks. I'm very sorry. There's no way I can help. You could always try the neighboring villages. Ask around. Oh, it's fine. I guess that's one less mouth to feed, although I miss his ugly face. Ugh. I hear that your treasury isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. Okay, this time, if I get 60 or 50 gold, I have to pay 60 back. If we get lures on board, then the other guy can help us with +6. Then we'll make the money. We'll make +10. Oh, no. We lost the tavern. We'll make +7. Besides taxes. Okay, 50 gold. And... yeah. So, need to repay 60. Which might be worth it. I don't know what happens if we run out of money. Huh. I think we need to, though. Because we need to pay for a lot of things. So. Yeah, I think we gotta. Now, we'll send our general. Let's send him to Corsano. Let's get out of here. Please, can you get out? There we go. Oh, we have to talk to the guy. Oh, I forgot to get, Lurch. Oh, look, there's a lot of guys. Some lords will provide extra gold and supplies in addition to their army. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Okay, so we need to get this guy on our team. Lurs, I think, is his rival, so we got to choose the thing between them, either 6 gold or 6 wheat. Now, I want to say that Eton is the drug lord. I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, we can invite the banker here. Okay, we really need to focus on getting the gold. Really don't need the supplies. Let's actually invite Joven, because we need to do something for all of them. So, let's do it that way. Oh, what now? Oh, wait, did I get a letter? Ah, here we go. Dear father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hankos expand endlessly, it seems. A sailor would love to get lost here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sedani would have made your ears fall off with our questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Ugh, mother for me. Yours, Lord Zulia. Sad. Alright. Yes, father? I hate you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lord Zulia wasn't even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her father. I miss her too, ass. She sent a letter. She said you would love it here. I'm sure I would if I ever get to leave this castle. Oh yeah, you're still grounded, right? Yeah. You will be able to leave the castle if you behave better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo, what he's like? I just can't imagine having to leave her and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, just send another letter. Come on, guy. Thank you. The paving stone looks like it was moved. If I could get something sharp and thin to lift it. Sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. Alright. Ooh. Oh, the evidence table is here. No evidence. Thanks. Your Grace? How are you doing? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could somebody eat Smudge? Dusty's gone, and now Smudge is... well... Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised me you'd convince her to stay. Is she even gonna visit us? Of course she will. Let's give her some time to settle first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for a dinner. You think she could bring Dusty? I don't think so, Sedani. He's a cat. They don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes then. She wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes! Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Well, they'll let me. Or, no. Tell her Rosalia read a diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Potato Head. We can only say one thing? Yes. Oof. That's too big of a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. What's in here again? Nothing. Oh, we gotta talk to the dungeon guy. Oh yeah, he got taken away. Did you have to do anything with Talon's death? Sorry. It will be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. How can I help you, Your Grace? You know something about the death? The servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. There it is, tooth. Huh. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards, but it wasn't time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened then? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars, yes, a little unsteadily. But that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Alright, evidence. Evidence. You gotta start somewhere. Might as well do it with a tooth. Alright, little lady. Stop talking to me, please. You're so annoying. Darling. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah. You think Lozulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it... I mean, we are the main suspect. Why do we get to call the trial? They seem pretty convinced it's me. She sent a letter. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours, too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of these new things. And what she's been doing without her sisters. Of course. I don't want to write her a full-length book. Of course you will! She's gone! Write her a damn book! Write her like a trilogy. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who was behind Talus's death. A tooth! An animal tooth is very exotic and is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell us exactly where this came from. Yeah, we need a hunter. Alright, see you later. I'm just gonna quickly take these knitting needles for no reason, for science. Who's buzzing me? Shut up. Nothing important. And I'm gonna use the knitting needle. Sorry, I know about this. I got it! A piece of paper. It is a map of the castle. It reads, find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of the substance in the glass. Be seen by no one. Looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison into Talus's wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters. It will be too costly. Maybe we can trace those drawings to the person who was written this. Yeah. Alright. I don't actually remember how many clues there are. One more, maybe? We can't do anything with the tooth until we get a hunter, and that won't happen for like a long time. Final letter. It contains instructions about like, why would the letter still be there? That makes no sense. It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers, like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? This is a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Ask a general if he knows of anyone who decorates their letters in such a manner. If he's available. He's not. No, he's out. So next turn, we'll have to talk to him. Alright. And that shall do for today. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger your army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply pick or click the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary. Oh, upkeep, -4, okay. If you don't pay the upkeep, you will lose some soldiers. Right. We have... Oh, here it is. 1,000 is like our max. If we don't pay, we lose 4 soldiers. And there is new things to work with. Stables. Unlocks more locations on the map for 25 gold. Training ground. Gain 10 army per week. Now, we have until week 52. It is currently week 10. So if we do that, potentially now we get 400 additional soldiers. I really don't know what's like the limit that we really need to survive the battle. My first playthrough, obviously. I was at 1,000. Carnival gain 5 boost to contentment, minus 30. That's really not worth it right now. And prepare the general for 20 gold. We definitely need him. We definitely need this as soon as possible. But the problem is we are losing 5 or 6 gold a turn. That's even without this. We definitely don't need the stables just yet because there's 2 more locations to check on. I really think we should get... No, we can wait. We need more money. We don't need the carnival. We're completely fine on that department so far. Okay. Yeah, no improvement. But we'll do this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. That's the Jovan guy. In the next episode, we'll see what he needs from us. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. See you in the next one.